Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bells 1986SW. Today is another what I eat in a day. Yesterday's you quite liked, so I thought I'd just do another one, and also it helps me to keep on track. So I'm having a black coffee with a sweetener in it, and I'm having nothing else to eat straight away. I'm going to meet my friend after I've dropped the kids off at school for a coffee, which I will be having a cappuccino with no chocolate sprinkles, and I'll be classing that as my A choice. It's only a regular cappuccino, but I'd just like to cover it. That's my A choice. And so that's what I've gotten up to today, and then when I come back from there it'll be about 10:30, and then I'll have like a brunch kind of thing. It's my busy day today, so both kids finish at 3 o'clock. Grace goes dancing with her friend at 3, and then I go and get Max at 3 as well, and then Max comes back, gets changed, and he's got football. By the time he goes to football, then I'm going to get Grace from dancing. So it's my busy week, and Max is not home till quite late tonight, because Doncaster Rovers play Lincoln City at home, so he's going to watch that game as like a little treat, because obviously it's a school night. But yeah, so that's the plan of action for today, and we'll see what it goes. I don't know what I'm having for tea. There's only me cooking for, so I might go to the butcher's and get a single chicken breast, and do something with that, or get a small bit of 5% mince and do something with mint. I'm undecided. You'll know as soon as I know, but that's my thoughts at the moment. The neighbour, my next door neighbour, has just come round. Some little idiots have broken in to a van on his drive, which is infuriating. They're having a brand new kitchen put in. If you know the house, what used to live next door to me was my grandma's, and we had to sell it because my grandma's got dementia, and we had to pay for her care, because if you've worked all your life, the state likes to take all your money. So we had to sell the property to pay for grandma's care. So my neighbour, who's in my grandma's house now, is like revamped the kitchen. It needed a revamp. It you know, my grandma was old and she liked things, so they put a brand new kitchen in, and there's been a van on the drive which is a joiner, which just happens to be their friend, and luckily all the tools were in the house, so basically they've just damaged a van, which in the grand scheme of things is, you know, it's got away. It's only a broken van kind of thing. I know that's excess damage and stuff, but it's not, at least it's not all his tools and stuff. It's just annoying. So he's just come round because we have a Ring camera which captures any motion, but the way they've come onto the drive area is the way which the camera wouldn't have picked up, so it's annoying. So yeah, and it makes you feel all weird, doesn't it? Like, oh, I just don't like it. It's just buy your own stuff, don't nick it. I hate it, infuriates me. So anyway, that's my little rant. Kids are just watching Jessie, Disney Channel. Well, Grace is. Max wouldn't like me to tell you that he's watching Jessie. He's not. He's suffering it because it's Grace's turn to choose what's on the morning TV. So Max is having his pancakes and strawberries, what he normally has. So yeah, that's the plan of action. So I'll let you know what I eat when I eat it. But I'm going to sit for 5 minutes before I go, get your shoes on, come on, we're going to be late. I'm going to enjoy this for 5 minutes. So I'll see you in a bit. So I'm back home now. I've had a really good chat, caught up, and because we needed to chat because we've got, we're going to see a tribute Little Mix act, and the girls, her daughter and Matt and Grace, doesn't know that they are going together to watch this. So we were like, what t-shirts are we going to get? Because obviously they like to go twinning, so we've been organising that, so it's really exciting. I cannot wait to capture their faces when they know that they're going to this Little Mix tribute act. So yeah, it's going to be so cute. So I've made like a mini brunch kind of thing. Cappuccino really fills me up. I don't know why, but it really does. So I've just basically got a quick, like, I need something to eat, but I'm not ready for my dinner yet, but I just want something. So I've just made a quick breakfast wrap. So here it is. This is my breakfast wrap. Weight Watchers wrap, which is a healthy extra B. There's a fried egg in there, and then there is 2 corn sausage patties, which are half a sin each. So and also some barbecue sauce. So sin each for the corn patties, which half a sin each for the corn patties. That's 1 sin. Then a sin's worth of barbecue sauce, so it's 2 sins, and the egg is free. So I'm going to eat that now. So it's a bit later on now, and that breakfast has really filled me up, or brunch. So I'm having an iced latte. These are the salted caramel ones by Kenko. They're absolutely delicious. So you get a sachet, you empty the sachet into the glass, and then fill it up with cold water halfway. Give it a really good stir so it gets like a bit of a foam. Then add some ice, and then fill it up with water and give it a good stir, and it is absolutely gorgeous. These are 4 sins, but oh my goodness me, it's as close you're gonna get for like a Starbucks or a Costa. They are gorgeous. I've tried the normal latte, but I do prefer the salted caramel ones. If you are calorie counting, they are 83 calories. If you are on Slim World like me, they are 4 sins, and I'm gonna have that with a banana. I'm sorry, I was just about to walk out the door. Excuse me, my bedding. Just walking out the door, and I forgot to vlog. I'm just having my normal 1 sin chocolate before I go and pick Max up. Grace is going dancing with friends, so I just need to get Max getting back for football practice and get his clothes ready for go and watch the Rovers game tonight, and then go and pick Grace up. So it's my busy night tonight. So I've enjoyed that piece of chocolate, and now I'm going to get Max. So I am back from dancing. It's about 5:25. I had a cappuccino with my friend in the little cafe while I waited for dancing to finish. So I've had my egg choice now, nothing else. But when Max got picked up by my mother-in-law to go football, she made me something. Fun fact, Michelle used to have her own little craft shop. She's absolutely fantastic at crafting, and she's made me 2 little things, and she knows how much I love like autumn, and oh my goodness me, this made my autumnal heart sparkle, and I've got to show you. How amazing are they? It says fall candles, which can be light up. That'll look amazing in when it gets darker and it gets me the cozy feels. And she's painted all these jars. These jars are like coffee jars. She's painted them and then put all autumnal flowers in. I love it. Amazing. So that's the first thing she made me, which is amazing. And then I'll show you the second thing. This has to be my favourite. It is amazing. I'll show you. I've got it in my fireplace. Oh my God, you ready? Oh my goodness me. They are pumpkins made out of like tree, out of like pieces of wood. And then it's got like the topper and leaves. Oh my goodness me. It looks amazing. Oh, I love it. So I've made tea. I'll show you what I've made in a bit, but I just want to say that Tuesdays, if there's football on, this is where my overthinking happens, and where I can start thinking, oh, I want food. Because, and I'll tell you why, is I know that Chris and Max will be having something naughty. So like either a McDonald's or Subway, KFC or something like that. And it gets me thinking, well, if they're having that, I want that. And then I think about like what they'll be having, what choices there is. I could ask Chris to bring me one back when he comes back from the football, and everything like that. And what I have to think is, what do I want more? What do I want more on Thursday? Would I like to see a loss? Or is that McDonald's, KFC truly worth it? Then again, because, and it is a mindset, and I don't need that McDonald's or KFC, but because I know someone else is having it, I want it. And what I have to do now is make things put things in place. So I knew what was going to happen. I know myself too well now that I knew, knowing that Chris and Max would be having something like that, that I know that I would feel like I was missing out, so I would want it. So this afternoon, this morning even, after I'd been for coffee, I went to the butcher's and got 1 chicken breast and asked the butcher to slice it up for me, just so I didn't have to do it. And I've just basically pan fried that. I did some Mayflower curry and some veg, and then I've got frozen boiled in the bag rice, and I've put together a chicken curry, and it took me less than 10 minutes. It's took me less time to do this than probably to go on to Just Eat, order something, and for it to be delivered. And I feel so good for making this positive decision, because sometimes it is hard. It is hard when you have an opportunity, and tonight was an opportunity. Let's put it that way. But I've made the best option, and I'm proud of me. Sometimes just preparing and having those, like having an on-plan meal in, and knowing and making it quick, simple, and trying your best sometimes is the better option, as much as how hard it is, if that makes sense. So yes, Rachel, you did it. You've done it. You chose well, because I could have easily ordered something out or asked Chris to bring me back a cheeky McDonald's, but I haven't. I've made something, and I won't even think about it saying, oh, bring me back a McFlurry after the game, because it's not going to happen. Because I want to see a weight loss on Thursday, that is for sure. So I'll show you what I have made. This is my evening meal. Boiled rice, which is free. It's just frozen boiled rice. I get mine from Ocado. It's Waitrose Essentials. Asda do it, Iceland do it. It's free. Pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes and you've got gorgeous boiled rice. Win-win indeed. Then this is chicken, which I've sliced up. Well, I haven't sliced it up, the butcher sliced it up. And then it's a bag of frozen veg, which you shove in the microwave for a couple of minutes. It's got broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, and then I've used the curry sauce, Mayflower curry sauce. You're allowed, I think it's 28 grams for forcing. Please double check it on the app, but basically I've used a tablespoon and some water, I like it thick, don't like it runny. So that is my evening meal, and I'm just finishing my drink what I had earlier on. Cannot wait to eat this. Well done for me for choosing this. So evening meal was absolutely gorgeous. It's filled me up. I feel so much better. I feel proud of myself, so win-win indeed. And bake-off's on tonight. Oh goody. So I'm basically just taking my makeup off and getting ready for bed. So I just thought I would show you what I use, just because I don't think this vlog's been much. So normally I use #6 micellar water, amazing, from Poundland. Highly recommend it, it's amazing. However, I've run out and I haven't been to Poundland, so I'm on to my gardening. I do apologise about the bad lighting. So now I use Temple Spa eye cream. Absolutely love the stuff. I do also use #6 eye cream, but I use that in the day, just because that's a lot lighter, whereas the Temple Spa's a lot like creamier, so I don't mind wearing it on a night time. You balanced on my night cream. I'll just swap you for my day cream. So now I've got my #6 night cream, which once again, this is from Poundland. Absolutely love it. There we go. That is my nighttime routine. Quick, simple, can't be bothered, that's what I do. If it was like a Sunday, then that's when I put like my masks on, which are here. Poundland I absolutely love. If I feel like my skin really needs a lot of work, especially in the winter months, then use my Temple Spa Power Breakfast, because it is incredible. So yeah, I'm going to whack my hair up in a thick bobble and get my Jim Jams on, and then decide what evening snack I fancy. I don't know what I fancy actually. So I hope you've been enjoying these, like what I eat, what I get up to. Hope there's some news. And Millet Balm is Disney. It's the Beauty and the Beast rose. I just like it because it's a bit tinted. And that's it, I'm done. I'm just gonna get my Jim Jams on. Oh. So now I'm just gonna get my Jim Jams on and get ready for Bake Off. Yeah. Evening. So I've chosen my evening snack. I'm not that hungry actually since I've come down, done a few jobs. So I'm going to settle down. I'm going to edit this and then watch Bake Off. I'll be watching Bake Off like a bit later on. At least I can fast forward adverts. So I have got a mini Malteser reindeer. These are 3.5 sins. Yeah, Christmas treats, I know, but I absolutely love them. So these are 3.5 sins, and then I'm having a low-cal pina colada jelly pot from Asda. These are gorgeous, and this is half a sin. Gorgeous. If you are calorie counting, it is 1 calorie. So there's nothing in it, but some will half a sin. So that's what I'm going to be eating for my evening snack, and I cannot wait. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If I can do one tomorrow, then there'll be one tomorrow. So as always, food optimizer, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.